dari itu. Sekarang masih bebas, sekarang masuk ke sini belum galau, nanti jam 12 kita akan logistik. Tapi Iwan boleh berani di sini.
Telah pergi dariku dengan cinta dan harapan hidupku. Oh sayang, jangan lagi ku dengar hidupmu, tiada lagi gerai tawamu.
Thanks, brother.
Hanya kesepian yang kian mencengkam jiwaku. Malam-malam dingin membeku, hari-hari kian berlalu. Dalam doa kudus sebut namamu, cintaku. Oh sayang, damailah kau di sana, di sisi Tuhan yang Esa.
Whoa. Okay. So, it's quite a lot of street karaoke. Oh, there's a lot that I've seen. So I did a 24-hour, well no, it wasn't quite a 24-hour, more of a 20-hour, I think. Yeah, I think it was definitely a 20-hour fast today. So at first it was an involuntary fast because I literally had no money and my bank wasn't working. And then it became an uninvoluntary or a voluntary fast, and that was because the money card started to work so I'm just walking home. thought I'd bring you guys with me. Woo-wee. So I still need to post my shorts for the day. I've done one, so I'm going to post another 9. But one thing that I'm noticing at the moment with my if not with my lives, at least with my watch time, and maybe that's because of the lives. I don't know, I get about like an hour's worth of watch time from the lives. At least bumps it up by like a couple a day. But, not sure. But my watch time. So just to let you know, I'm chasing to get I'm looking to get my channel monetized on YouTube. That's my next goal on the pathway to becoming a professional YouTuber. Hey mate, thanks for the comment. Where in the world are you? Oh yeah, if you want to just drop me a comment, let me know where you are in the world. So I'm in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. You know, if you're watching, let me know where you are. I'd love to know. So yeah, one of the things I'm chasing at the moment is to get my channel monetized. Where are you from, my friend? Suji. Hey, India, amazing. Whereabouts in India? I've been to Gujarat before, in Surat. Or Surat in Gujarat, I think. So yeah, one of the goals that I'm chasing at the moment is to get monetized. At first, one of the goals I was chasing was to get 1,000 subscribers. You can call me Lal. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, Lal. Really enjoying your comments. Well, means good. Is that in Hindi? So yeah, the first goal was to get 1,000 subscribers. I got 1,000 subscribers, and then I realised since I stopped YouTube last time, there's another metric that you need to actually get good at. Yeah, you got it. Hang on, perfect. And that is not just the subscribers. So I've got about 6,000 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So thank you if you're a new subscriber. And I also, once I got over 1,000 subscribers, realised that you actually need 4,000 watch hours. So at first, I was making as many shorts as possible. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, brother, thank you for thank you for chatting. To be fair, on these lives, it's a new thing for me. So sometimes one person chats, sometimes nobody chats, sometimes 3 people chat. That's the most I've ever had. Where are you heading to? No parties in Malaysia. Yeah, you know what? The reception should actually last. I can show you around the hotel. It's really nice. Costs slightly more than I thought it was going to cost. So I thought it was going to cost £20. And although I would like to meet the ladies, I'm not going to go to the party just because I'm trying to get back to a decent routine. And now I've got this nice hotel room all to myself. Oh, this nice apartment actually. I'm going to use it as a kind of little mental refresh. You know, to start doing the things that I know are good for me that necessarily I might not want to do. Things like doing my press-ups in the morning, listening to my audiobooks. I'm just going to get back into that habit because although the things themselves, the results that I get from consistency are massive, and that's one of the reasons that I started this new YouTube thing that I'm doing, which is 1 edited video a day, 10 YouTube shorts a day and 1 live video for 20 minutes. So I've pretty much done that every day since New Year's, which is 10 days so far. So that means I've done 10 lives of 20 minutes, so 200 minutes. So that means I've been live for 2.5, roughly 2.5 hours. Well done me. And yeah, you know, it's so easy to get distracted by the things that you want now. There's a saying, people give up what they want most for what they want now. And I'm just making sure that that's not me. Yes, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I'm also going to make sure that there's structure and, you know, there's habits in there that I need to do to hit my long-term goals. I'll share some of my long-term goals with you. One of them is to learn Chinese. I'm doing that every day, little bit by little bit. And if you're doing anything, you know, huge that seems overbearing, like learning Chinese or something like that, it's okay if it feels overbearing. You know, if you feel like you're not making any progress. And sometimes what I want is a quick fix. You know, I want a shortcut, you know, a pill that you could take that would essentially save you all the effort of having to actually do the hard work. But you know what? There is no shortcut. There is no magic pill, and that's okay. What do you do for a living? Forget ladies, enjoy some food. How long have you been there? Are you? Sorry, just seeing these messages. Yeah, so I'm here. I'm kind of in transit, really. The whole purpose of me coming to Asia is because I'm learning Chinese. So I came to China. And then I basically tagged on a load of other countries after I did like a month in China. I've got a 2-year tourist visa in China. So that is what I'm going to be like utilising. So I used to do software sales. And I don't know what your thoughts are about sales, Lyle, but to me, and this has just been my thoughts since I've been working in sales, sales is probably the best job. And the reason I say that is you get paid for the amount of effort that you put in. Well, I tell you what, Lyle, I've got a good, if you feel jealous, I've got some good news for you that I just heard about in an audiobook, right? And what it says, because I feel jealous all the time of different things and different people, like people that have massive YouTubes, whatever. And what they say is, when you feel jealous, it's your body or your brain telling you that you want something. So maybe you actually want to go traveling. And what you can do is, instead of making that jealousy turn into a negative thing, you can use it as a positive. So you can say, right, well, if I see this guy that's traveling around that quit his job and is now traveling, then, and I feel jealous because I want it, what you can do is you can turn it into a positive. And like you're doing, you're asking questions. How did you do it? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And you just got me, bro. Thank you, brother. This is the first time I've ever connected with somebody on a live, and I really appreciate you messaging. And the reason that I understand what you're saying is, I'll share a quick story. I bumped into a guy that has a YouTube channel, and I'm like a super motivating person. I like to tell people they can do it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm chasing to get my channel monetized. One of the things that I'm chasing is getting more watch hours on my videos, so that at the end of whatever the year, or before the end of the year, I can get monetized and then start maybe earning some money, and then start whatever. So imagine I bumped into a YouTuber and he said, oh, my channel's not that big. And I started to give him a pep talk. Like, hey, don't worry, brother, you can do it, you got it, you know, hey, keep going. And there was a funny moment where I then went, oh, we should swap YouTube so I know what you've got and, you know, we can support each other. And I clicked on his channel and he had, like, bearing in mind, my most viewed video ever from like 7 years ago, before I stopped YouTube. I stopped YouTube for about 6 years. Most ever viewed video has about 40,000 views, and that was like an Apple Watch review video. I looked at this guy's channel and I swear to God, he had 48,000 views on a video that's really recent. And then I was like, hey, you must be monetized. And he said, no, I'm not. I said, well, that's impossible. So I clicked on his app, and this guy only needed to put his details in to start receiving money from YouTube. Yeah, I know, right? That's absolutely huge. Thank you for sticking with me. Well, wasn't sure whether you were still here. Thank you, brother. So you're really going to enjoy this next part of the story. So when I saw he had so many views, and I was like, oh my God, I felt a bit pathetic. I was trying to pep him up, and he had a way better channel than mine, or, you know, in terms of numbers, metrics. And then I then started to feel bad, and I started to beat myself up like, oh God, I feel terrible. I feel jealous. I wish I was at this guy's level. And at first I started to blame, do negative self-talk, which is, rather than taking responsibility, what can I do? What is within my control? I started to be irresponsible with my thoughts and think and say to myself things like, oh, it's because he's got a bigger audience. It's, you know, labeling his achievement as, you know, justifiable because he's got an unfair advantage, something like that. But anyway, after this like sort of like negative like spiral that I went on in my head, I went for a coffee, and when I went for the coffee, I watched one of his videos, the one that had 48,000. And as I watched it, I realized, holy, I really want to know what the rest of this video is about. And then I thought, Christ, I bet no one's ever thought that about my videos. And that's when I realized this guy was actually better than me. Now, the reason that that's such an amazing realization is, if I blame this guy for things that are outside of my control, right? Like, oh, it's because this guy's got, you know, from a country that's got a massive population, that's why he's got a big channel. I can never be country, I can never change my background, right? If I say, oh, it's because this guy does his channel in another language, I can not speak another language, right? So that's outside of my control. It makes me powerless. However, when I watched this video and I realized he was making better content than me, the only explanation is that I am not as good as I think I am, right? So that means I need to get better. How can I get better? I can get better by talking, looking at this guy's content, trying to figure out what worked, asking questions. So just like you're asking me questions, hey, how am I traveling? How am I X? How am I Y? And I'll tell you about that in a second. Use it as a positive, because that feeling of jealousy is your body and your brain telling you that you want something. And rather than saying, I can't have it because I'm not this guy, I'm not X, I'm not Y, you can say, no, I am just as damn good as anybody out there. I can get whatever I want, and I'm going to ask questions. So I'll tell you a couple of details about my traveling journey that I think I'll do a video about. But basically, I quit my job, I got 3 months pay, I've spent all that money, and now I'm putting all this traveling on credit cards, 0% credit cards. But I'm essentially backing myself, and I'm saying, you know what, I think if I go out here with no financial backing, no job, no other stuff like this, what can I achieve? Will I run out of money and die? No, I'm not going to die. Will I run out of money? I do not intend to run out of money. So I'm going to start planning my next stage in this journey, and I'll be sharing it on this YouTube channel. But essentially, I have no financial backing, I have no financial support. I just saved up about 3 months' wages, came to Asia with the plan to find opportunity out here. And the only thing that I could say is, And you know, people say, oh, this isn't advice, this isn't whatever. You know, we're the youngest and the fittest that we'll ever be. So we might as well take a gamble now. In 5 years' time, we'll be 5 years older. We'll be 5 years, maybe less ready to do this kind of stuff, right? Oh, thank you, Lal. Honestly, this has been the most enjoyable. Yeah, this has been the most enjoyable chat I've had. Good night, my friend. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thank you for making this live go really quickly. You have a great day, Lal. And if you comment on any of my videos, just let me know it's you, and I'm gonna log you in my brain. Have a good night, my friend. So, I'm actually gonna go up in the lift now, and I think my signal will hold out. So this is where I'm staying. It's pretty cool, doesn't it? So this is actually the nicest hotel that I've stayed in. It's the nicest hotel I've stayed in by far in the 4 months that I've been travelling. Right, so we're going to go up to the oh god. We're going to go up to the 23rd floor. I'm going to show you around the hotel or the apartment. I'm going to drink some protein shakes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I just came out of the this is my crib. This is my crib. So this is my crib. So it's actually the best place that I've been in. Oh. Okay, so let's get this air conditioning turned on. But as you can see, this place is banging. So this is the view from the window. Pretty great, right? And this place costs £30 for the night. Oh. It's got 2 bedrooms. And there's only me. I'm going to stay in this one tonight. Shower room. Oh, protein shake. I just remembered I've got a protein shake. How great is that? That's 2 doors. Right. So I'm going to stay in this one tomorrow. And I just wanted to share the best place that I've stayed in while travelling in my 3.5, almost 4 months of travelling. It's beautiful. Great location. In the middle of Kuala Lumpur. How do I turn this? Air conditioning on. Hey, there you go. Got it. Yeah. Starting to feel that. Starting to feel that breeze. Brilliant. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to upload the shorts for the day and then I'm going to sleep in this beautiful bed. Oh, it's been a long day. I just spent 36 hours in the airport in Bali. Wouldn't advise it. Mainly because you can't actually get in if you're not 3 hours before your flight. I'll show you my protein shake actually before I go. Oh, great. I'm so excited. Oh, right. This is my protein shake. Alright, well, thank you for watching. The 2 people that are watching, where are you guys from? If you don't mind me asking before I go. Oh. Whereabouts are you from in the world? Right guys, I'll catch you in a bit. You have a great day, and remember you can do anything you want.